What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another random episode of Smash Times. It's not really a lead therapy. We don't really have a guest on for tonight, but a lot of stuff to talk about. Quite a few things to talk about. Let's see who is here. All right, let's go. We'll just wait a few minutes, wait a few seconds for someone to get into the chat. Hopefully, you guys caught that last video I just did on the Gerson 2311. I think it was pretty sweet. Pretty sweet gun. Surprising. I wasn't expecting, honestly, I wasn't expecting a lot from Gerson. They make good guns, but not amazing guns. But that one is pretty good. Bob, I'm glad you're in here, buddy. So let's see. In the chat, we have Mr. Bob Goodwin. What's up, bud? It's good to see you on. Yeah, we got some things to discuss tonight. This is going to be like the old school fireside chat where you just kind of ramble, and we got some things to talk about. We have some things to talk about. Gapple 87, what's going on, bud? The urgent warning. Oh, man, trust me. We'll get into that. Josh, what up, buddy? Hey, one of my favorite people. Walker Cusson, David Green. How's Florida? Nice. 3-gun champ. Oh, nice. On Lee June, what's the deal? All right. Now that we have some people in here, let's talk about why I'm not upset. I'm a little miffed. No, I'm pretty pissed off actually. So let's start at the beginning. I just left a buddy's house about an hour ago, and we were looking through his safe, and I said, "Hey man, how many rifles you got now?" You know, me being a gun guy, I'm nosy, and I'm sure you guys can relate. If we're at someone else's house, I want to see what's in their safe just because I'm curious, I'm nosy. I want to see what they got. Got any cool toys? So he opens his safe up and he's got, 2 AKs, nice. Then he has a couple ARs, okay. And I noticed none of the ARs had flip up sights or red dots or any kind of optics on it. I'm like, oh, that's weird. I didn't say anything. And then he had about 6 pistols, and all of his pistols, 2 had, just iron sights, and all the ones that were optics ready, all the optics were sitting next to him. I'm like, man, that's really strange. Just odd. And so I go, hey man, I see you got these AKs, but where do you keep all your mags and ammo and stuff? You don't keep it near the guns? He goes, no, I only have about 3 mags for both those guns. Wow. That's kind of a red flag at number 1. There's more red flags coming. There's more. And I go, okay, what about these ARs? You got any? I see you have these optics, but you haven't sighted any. He goes, oh no, those first 2 don't work. And these other 2, I just haven't got around to it. Oh, well, why don't you go sight in these rifles then? Things could get weird the next couple of weeks. It's nice to have some stuff prepared. He goes, I don't know. I don't really have any ammo for it either. I got maybe a few PMags and almost no ammo for these AR-15. So basically, he has a safe full of paperweights with nothing sighted in, completely unprepared. I go, what's your go-to gun? He goes, oh, my CCW? I go, yeah, what's your carry gun? Oh, it's this XD on the side. Okay, I like XDs. Fantastic. So he has an XD. Great. And how often do you carry? He goes, I don't carry anymore. It's too hot. I don't like doing it. I don't like the appendix carry. It's too hard to take the belt on and off. It's too hard to. This guy was so full of excuses. It just blew me away. I was really starting to get kind of pissed at him. And I kind of laid into him a little bit. I'm like, look, man, things could get very weird. And you got 3 kids upstairs. You got a wife. All your guns are sitting there fucking in a million pieces. Sorry, excuse my language. If something pops off, what do you have? What can you grab? He goes, I guess nothing. I got this old shotgun, and he has his CCW, which he doesn't carry anymore. So I said, hey, curious, when's the last time you went to the range? He goes, oh, man, probably like January. I went for about, I don't know, January, February. I went, I go like once or twice a year. Man, I just lost it. I freaking lost it. So I said, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? Let's grab your shit. Let's put it together. At least have your rifle. I'll give you some ammo. Let's go get some shit sighted in because right now, I mean, you're just letting things down. I go, wow. And then we started talking about his preps. What preps? What's your water situation like? Nothing. Nothing. So I just went to his kitchen, opened all his shit, and started looking around. Nothing. He was completely unprepared for anything, you know. So we had a conversation. He went to the store. He just texted me a while ago. He goes, "Look, man, he just really didn't even realize how unprepared he was." And he went to the store and at least he got some canned goods. He got a bunch of water, which is a start. You know, it's a start. And he's gonna go get some ammo tomorrow. He better. If he's watching, you better go get some ammo tomorrow. Stop making all these damn excuses. And I think Friday morning or tomorrow night or Friday, we're gonna run over to the range real quick and at least sight in one rifle and get some of his pistols up and running. I hope he cleans it. I didn't even ask if he cleans his guns. Man, it could just be a poop fest in there. You don't even know. So my thing is this: look, man, things are getting weird. Things are getting out of hand. Take a minute, look in your safe, because I look in my safe. I got a couple rifles that are ready to go. I have a couple pistols that are ready to go. But why not just have all of them ready to go? How much more effort would it take just to make sure everything is like your red dots are sighted in, your mags are loaded up, ready to go? At least have your CCW on point, you know? So my warning to everybody is like, look, things are going to get very weird this weekend. I think a certain group has a day of rage planned for Friday. And I don't know about you, but I believe there's probably a ton of them already in our country. And think of what one knucklehead can do in his high school with no training, 15 years old with just a handgun. What if two of those guys with a lot of training go into a school? You think that school resource officer can take care of that situation? I seriously doubt it. I just had to get that off my chest, man. That guy stressed me out so bad. I got home. I wanted to come talk to you guys and just, man, I think tomorrow I'm going to take all my stuff out since I'm not working. I got a lot of free time. And I'm just going to do a real quick inventory. So that's my thing. That's what I want to implore to all you guys. I mean, you guys subscribe to my channel. I really care about you guys. I've met a lot of you in person. Take a quick inventory of what you have. So tomorrow I'm going to inventory all the guns, ammo, magazines, whatnot. Make sure it's all organized because it's a little unorganized in here. If you guys could see, you'd be like, come on, man, pick up your shit. And then I think Friday, I'm going to spend the day in the pantry, making sure all that stuff is done. Every couple months I redo that. So I'm going to redo the pantry, but oh man, you got to get ready, guys. You don't know what can happen. So let's look through here. Oh, you got Boss Hog. What's up? Dale pouring bourbon. God dang, Dale. That sounds delicious. Sounds pretty good. Triple H. Oh, sorry. I went on that rant, guys. Walker's Customs. I know. It is common. I'm telling you, it's common because I called a few other people. A lot of people don't have their safe situated for easy access and your shit just ready to go. You don't. I know I am barely passing this grade with like a B minus. Tomorrow I'm going to be an A. Shooting Gallery, what's up, buddy? I'm talking about you in a minute, actually. Let me know if you want to hop on. American Gun Chick, my favorite person. How are you doing? It was so cool seeing the baby at IV88. And she says, we get the same excuses from people that don't want to come get training. You're better off with him not caring if he doesn't get actual legitimate training. You can't reach everyone, but you got to try. Yes, agree. You know, it's funny. He's taken pistol 1 and 2. I know that for a fact, but that was like 5 years ago. But he's so complacent now, which we're all guilty of sometimes. I mean, I tell you what, with everything going on, I'm going to carry in the bathroom. I'm going to have my carry gun on me at all times. I mean, it's right here with me now. So, uh, Raquel has an excellent point. A lot of people have a lot of excuses. An inch is from 9 mil and 4 feet from AR 243 actual 30 volt things. Okay. Jason Lee says prepping for the win. Absolutely, absolutely correct. Great advice. Nice live chat. I'm just frustrated. I'm frustrated at people out there excuses about not carrying every single day. You don't want to carry on you. Well, you know what? Carry in your car then. Have something with you. And honestly, with all this crazy shit going on or what could go on, I think I might keep maybe a rifle in the car. You don't know. You don't know when you might need it. I know it. Chris, my clean shaven buddy, my Texas peeps have no excuse for not being prepared, not even considering weapons, ammo, etc. After the big freeze we had, we should all have generators and supplies. 100% true. We should all have generators and supplies because you need it. I have a small generator. I have a good amount of supplies. Thank God I have cool neighbors that are all prepared that I know of. And there's no real liabilities around me. Because remember, your neighbors, if they're not an asset, they're a liability. So here's another fun fact. Over the next couple of days, if you talk to your neighbors or see your neighbors this weekend, strike that up in conversation. Hey, are you guys ready for the next storm coming up or for, just catastrophe? If you're Earthquakeville, tornado, whatever, feel them out. See if they're actually ready to go. Because if they're not an asset, they're a liability. And as much as I love everybody, don't come knocking on my door. If a disaster happens, you have plenty of time to get ready for yourself. A little harsh, but that's how it works. Smash time. Aren't your guns supposed to be under your bed? You know what? No, not really. I had a buddy in California keep all his guns under his bed. About 6 months later, he pulled them out. They had all rusted out. Too much moisture in the house. Bob, dying on my hip within 2 steps. Amen to that. Dale, are you talking about Winford or Woodford? Because I have some Woodford Reserve myself, and I'm going to break into that in a little bit. Quick movie. If you guys have never seen Mississippi Grind, it's a very good movie about gambling. They drink Woodford in that movie. Good stuff. Bob says, all my guns have been converted to, all my generators have been converted to tri-fuel. Oh, that's really good. Dale says, come to my house. We can hold the area. Maybe. Country boy, man, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you on in a minute. We ordered a Berkey water filter and I'm procrastinating on some dried food storage. Yes. Berkey makes a great water filter. If you go on Amazon, sometimes you can get those life straws really, really cheap. So if you don't want to buy a huge filtration system and you might have water, those life straws, heck, I think they had them on there half off about 2 weeks ago. Let's stock up, everybody, because we need to get ready. And when I'm not talking about a natural disaster, well, I'm talking about the White House. That's the only natural disaster I know. And I don't know if you're still in the chat, but Joe, Mr. Shooting, formerly Shooting Gallery New England, now Shooting Gallery Florida. I don't know what his name is now. Shooting Gallery. I'm pimping all day. He works at a gun shop and he called me and he goes, hey, man, I just wanted to let you know. And this is something I noticed when I did my last ammo run video. He goes, man, people have been buying ammo like crazy today. Guns too. And I don't know if you've seen it. And I have seen it too, because Houston, Texas academies up until probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, they were really packed with ammo. Not cheap ammo, but they were just packed with ammo. They had the end caps were full, floor to ceiling, and they even had carts in the back full of the over stuff that wouldn't fit on the regular shelves. And I went and I did an ammo run video, which I can't get green lit for the to post it a couple days ago, and it was cut in half. And the guy that worked there, he even mentioned like, "Hey man, the last couple days, people have been coming in and buying a lot of ammo at those inflated prices." So get ready, folks. Things could get very, very weird. Gapple 87, $9.99 on Amazon as we speak. Man, get them. So that's a good price. Those life straws work fantastic. We have about 10. Oh, my good friend, Mike Henderson. What's up, man? I haven't talked to this guy in forever. Hey, I use those front grips you gave me. So Michael Henderson is our resident 3D printing expert on the channel. He has been printing for a long time now. And he had printed me out some foregrips, some 3D printed foregrips. And he goes, "Here, you can have these. You probably won't use them." Man, I've used 4 of them. I think he gave me 5, and I've used 4. Those things work pretty good. Alpha Ken Booty, Kamusta ka pare? How are you? I do love the Tagalog. Let's see. Bob Goodwin says bought 1,000 rounds from 2A warehouse today. I'm going to be down there Friday for a little bit. I'm going to do a will call. I am no longer employed, so I'm going to go down there and panhandle on the street a little bit. Will dance for ammo kind of a thing. No, I'm going to go and I'm going to at least get a little bit of 9mm because I am almost completely out. That shame on me. Michael Henderson says he has 5 printers now. That's bananas, Michael. Tim Harper, what's up? That's my initial actually. So what's up, buddy? So yeah, just to reiterate, hanging out with someone that's completely unprepared makes you reevaluate yourself, your situation, your life, where you're at. And I got to tell you, I went home immediately, looked in my safe, and I go, I got a couple rifles ready to rock and roll. I got a couple pistols, but I still have, I got red dots, flashlights. See, I got so much junk in here. And you know what? It should be on a pistol. And it's just me being lazy. So I'm solving that tomorrow. Everybody, please take an inventory of what you have. What's in your safe? Is it ready to go now? Is it sighted in correctly? When's the last time you shot it? Is it clean? I know some people that have safes with guns that they haven't touched in 10, 15, 20 years. Let's run a bore snake down it. Let's juice that up. It's probably dry as a bone in there. 2A is pretty good prices. Local pickup available in Houston area. I know. Oh, you live down that way. So 2A warehouse is where I buy all my ammo. Hence 2A warehouse. And now they have a will call. You just pull up like at the grocery store, text a little number, they bring it out to your car. You don't have to get out of your car. It's really easy. Love it. Alpha says all you need is 200 rounds each to hold the castle. You know what? If I was a better shot, maybe, but I would feel more comfortable with 1,000 rounds. Just saying, because who knows how many little green aliens are going to come out of the sky? I need to be ready. David Green says Pilgrim ammo is the best. And you know what? For all my home defense, I have boxes of Pilgrim ammo everywhere too. For all my home defense ammo, I only use Pilgrim ammunition. But all my shooting, regular ball stuff, it is to a warehouse all day. Patrick Lee says, well said, everything good to go. Bob says, never too much ammo. And that is true. You can never have too much ammo. Alpha says, I hit the range every week and I shoot 100 rounds a week. That's pretty good. Everyday carry, regular FMJ has been taking lots of, that's it. Country boy, 1,000 rounds for every rifle, 500 per pistol is my rule. That's a very good rule to have. What about magazines? How many magazines? Let's do a quick poll in the chat. How many magazines should you have per pistol? Everybody chime in real quick in the chat. How many magazines should you have per pistol? Resolution. What you were saying earlier, you should absolutely 1000% take a rifle with you if you're able to. He is talking about, now look, we all know what's going on in the world. YouTube likes to ding people for saying certain words. Got to go on the rules. But look at some geeky high school kid with 2 pistols. Look what they could do to a school, right? What about 2 highly trained and motivated, I don't give a F nut jobs? What can they do to a school? Say there's 1,000 of those guys out there all waiting for that switch. How much damage can they do? You think that school resource officer can get off his fat butt and do anything against something like that? I mean, so much damage can be done. Malls, any place crowded. I mean, look at the guy in Vegas. Well, let's not talk about the Vegas thing because personally, I think that was like more than one guy, but that's this little conspiracy I got worked up. But I'm just saying, if you got a couple thousand highly motivated individuals, I mean, it's not like they can just walk across our border, right? Right? It's not like they can just walk across and maybe steal some guns or have their cousins that live here buy them guns. I mean, I'm just saying, if you can carry a rifle with you, I would carry a rifle. I plan on carrying at least a carbine. I think I'm gonna stick the a 9mm carbine in the car. Why not? Put it in a gym bag. No one's even gonna know what it is. In and out as I go. So, yeah, definitely take something with you. A pistol at least is good. Everyday carry. A regular FMJ has been taking lives for years and years and years. Yeah, FMJ is not too bad. Cookie, I'm not going to say how much ammo I have, but it's safe to say my UPS driver will never break into my house. I love it. All right, now let's do our magazine check. Gapple says you need at least 4. Guero Polvo says 20. Come on, man. 20 mags? That's a hardcore shooter right there. Patrick Lee, 18 to 12. Yeah. Wes Stewart, 3 minimum, more if possible. And that's my philosophy too. At minimum 3 magazines. That's why I get so upset when people, when these manufacturers will send a gun out with 1 magazine, like it's 1987. Come on. Get with the program, guys. David Green says 5 to 6. Yeah, 5 to 6 is good. Trigger Talk 4. Yeah, 4. So mine is 3 magazines minimum, but for my everyday carry, I have 5. Right now, if you buy Springfield Armory, I think they have the Gear Up program where they usually their guns come with 2 to 3 magazines, and then with the Gear Up program, they'll send you another 3 magazines in a little bag, which is very cool because at about $40 a pop, $35, $40, it's like $100 in magazines right there. It's not bad. I still have a ton of ammo from the Walmart had their ammo clearance. Man, I missed out on that. I totally missed out. A couple years ago, 19 Kochiba. When was that? That was 5 years ago when Walmart cleared out all their ammo and they just almost gave it away. I mean, it was so cheap. I missed out on that. Michael Henderson, wifey and I hit the range last week. Good to feel the pew pew. It is always good to feel the pew pew. Minimum 10 each. Boss Hog, 2A warehouse is out of 556. No kidding. I'm telling you. Look, guys, let's not wait. We all lived through and met through Ammogeddon 2 years ago. Remember how sucky that was? That was terrible. Freaking sucked. Not having ammo. Let's not repeat that. So tomorrow, hit up your local store, buy a couple extra boxes if you can. Just because. Bob says 4 mags. Josh says 4. 4 is pretty good. 10, 5. Michael Anderson 8. 5, 5, at least 6. That's because you're a crack shot, Chris. You only need 1 mag. Who are you kidding? Tim Harper, 3-gun. Well, 10. How did I know the 3-gun guy would want 10 mags? I guess 6 mags per rifle, 3 mags per pistol. Country boy, very good. Cookie has a great point. So look, man, if you've ever shot somewhere where it's cold, or if you don't have a lot of time, loading magazines the day before is a pro and a con. It's a pro because you get there and you can just shoot all your ammo, put your targets up, and have a good time. You don't have to mess with anything. It's a con because what would usually take you an hour and a half to shoot and enjoy, you can knock that out in about 30 minutes. And you're looking around going, God damn, did I just shoot $150 worth of ammo? Damn it. So there's pros and cons to that. Wes says, I hate that my pistol mags are $40. You know, $40 for a pistol mag is not too expensive, comparatively speaking. 19 Kochiba, no mags, just strippers. Stripper clips or strippers? Anyway, we'll get back to that. Revolver has entered the chat. What's going on, man? Jason Lee says 6 mags minimum, depending on the platform. I have 20 plus for Glocks, 50 plus for AR-15. Yeah, me too. I hit a deal with 2A Warehouse where they were doing 100 P mags a long time ago, about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Was it 2 years? I bought a lot. So I have a plethora of P mags. So if you ever go to my meet and greets, you notice in my bags I give out, there's a lot of P mags just because I have so many P mags. I have a lot. Yeah, at least 10 mags. Dale has a good point. Everyone here in Texas should call the governor and demand he close the border. I don't think that's going to happen, man. Nola Gun Guy says, I just went through and cleaned my bedroom closet. I was shocked at how much ammo I had. Still want more. Mag questions, 3 minimum. That's good. You know, actually, I am going to go through my closet this weekend too. My wife's begging me to do it. It's getting a little rambunctious. I have kind of a t-shirt collection, right? And so she held up a picture of me 6 years ago, and I was wearing the same t-shirt I was wearing that day. So she's like, you know, maybe it's time to recycle some of these shirts and get rid of them. So, hey, happy wife, happy life. I'm going to have to get rid of some of my favorite t-shirts. Michael Henderson's, I have an AR chambered in 9mm with 5 30-round mags. That is a fantastic investment. Vanessa Kitty, how are you? My wife says 8. I know. Hey, what do you guys think? You know, Chris, Michael, Dale, all you guys in the chat that are local. You know, I was going to do the big pumpkin shoot at the end of the year. Usually I do the pumpkin shoot the weekend after Halloween, but I'm out of town. So I can't do that. I'm thinking about having just a regular old meet and greet, maybe middle of November, either at Renaissance or Trinity. Let me know if you guys are down for that. You know, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Just, you know, I'll bring in some food and we'll just hang out and shoot guns all day. We haven't had a meet in a while. Craig Smith, Smash Time, Boomer Sooner. Great game Saturday, 34 mags. 1 for every point. I guess so. There's always a sports junkie in the chat. You ever notice that? Patrick Lee, we might create the shortage. That is true. You know what? It happens, but it's better that people that are pro gun 2A Smash Time subscribers are the ones in the know. No less than 20 mags for a long gun. That's a lot. That's a lot of mags. Better to have more than not enough. Absolutely right. Aaron says 9 minimum, but I have loads of AR mags. 20 plus years in the Army, and I still can't pass a cheap or mag deal. Okay, 20 plus years in the Army, I guarantee you he doesn't like them polymer mags. He wants a steel mag or aluminum. Cookie says, I can go through 200 rounds of 5.56 in a heartbeat. It's easy to do. Like, I'm going to do, oh, I took it down. It's already in the bag, ready to go to the range. But I have the PSA Jackal, and the rail gets real hot. So I'm going to do, not a burn down or whatever, but I'm going to do 7 mags in a row and see just how hot that rail gets. Because I think any gun, any rifle you have, you should be able to shoot 4 mags in pretty quick succession without it getting too hot to touch. You know what I mean? 5 mags better, because what if you are using it in a pretty good situation and you're burning through mags? You're going to burn your hand on your own gun? No. The PSA Jackal, I don't know if it was just in the sun or whatever. I'm going to test it again, but after 3 mags, it was almost too hot to touch that rail. So I don't know. That kind of bothered me a little bit about that gun. That fixed income, though, I do plan to get more mags. Hey, I'm on a fixed income now too, man. I'm if it wasn't for Triple H donating the other day, I wouldn't have no meal tomorrow, which could be a good thing. I could probably lose the weight. Chicago Mike the Shooter. I'm sorry, Texas, like California here, has too many progressives that are anti-gun. It's getting, there's pros and cons to that, because there's a lot of people moving from California that are very pro 2A. It's about half. It's about half. You know, half are hippie libs and half are pro 2A. I just went through my bags, and sweet Jesus, I found so many G3C mags. You can never have enough. Mags and revolver speed loaders. Nice. All right. So here's another question. How many mags do you keep loaded? So we know that we're going to keep a few mags. So say you have an AR-15. Do you keep, how many mags do you keep loaded? I keep 5. That's me. I keep 5 loaded at all times. Weekend before Thanksgiving would be cool for the pumpkin shoot. You know, it would be, but man, those pumpkins are going to get mighty ripe by that time. You know what I mean, Chris? Do you think they would last that long? We could probably do the pumpkin shoot on the 11th. Oh no, I'm out of town. I'm going to go to the Tulsa Arms Show the 11th and 12th in Oklahoma. So if anybody's in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they want to hang out, I'm going to be at the Tulsa Arms Show the 11th and 12th. Just hanging out, man. I got some buddies that are going to drive up. They do a table every year. It's a really amazing show. And yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. So I'll be at the Tulsa Arms Show the 11th and 12th. Come hang out, say hi. We'll have lunch or something. Triple H. So in answer to the mag question, my bolt rifle has a stock 10 rounds. Yeah. My pistols have 18 mags each. AR has more than 3 dozen plus a drum. Dang. All right, you're ready. You're ready to go. Big John, Renaissance would be cool with the meet with the greet with Clayco 47. Man, I just talked to him 2 days ago about doing something. But that guy is so busy. His regular job, when he's not crushing it on videos, is like a 10-hour a day job. So Clay is really busy. He's a busy guy. But I keep trying to get Clayco 47 to do his AK training video, like his AK for dummies, how to load, how to reload. I'm dying to take that class. I think that'd be a lot of fun. AK for dummies. Professional training is a must. Right. Let's see. Man, all these things are going by so quick on the side. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to get to everybody. Vanessa, I carry 4 Kunin mags and 1 mag in it. Man, you carry the 4 mags too? Dang, that's a lot. That's one thing I'm trying to get better at. I always carry every single day. I conceal carry every single day, especially now. But I never bring that extra mag. So I'm going to start bringing that extra mag. Bob says he keeps all his mags loaded. Renaissance is better for quick shooting events, but I think Trinity is better for pumpkin shoot. Trinity's way more relaxed and chill. And when it's not super hot, it's kind of fun. I tell you what, Chris, how about the 18th? Let me see. I don't know. Let me see what I can put together. I'm going to hook up with, I'll call Trinity tomorrow and see if I can either do the 4th or the 18th. And then we'll just do a Thanksgiving. We'll do like an after Halloween shoot like we did last year, which was an absolute blast. It was so much fun. And it made for good video. Chicago Mike says, I can barely buy anything at that show. Oh, I know it. So the Wallmaker show or the Tulsa Arms Show in Tulsa, Oklahoma is most gun shows in Texas are about 400 tables max. The Tulsa show is, I think, 4,700 tables, and it takes 3 days to go through it. It is just bananas. Really a lot of fun. And since there's so many vendors there, the prices are so cheap. So even if you wanted to buy a gun and FFL it to your local FFL, if you're out of town, you're still going to save a lot of money. Accessories are dirt cheap. Optics are dirt cheap. You can get some really good deals at the Tulsa show. Tim. Oh, man. Heck yeah. If you're going to Tulsa, buddy, I'll be there. Heck yeah. That's awesome. So if Tim's been to the Tulsa Arms Show before, he'll tell you it is so packed. It is a lot of fun. Cookie says, I only have 2 loaded mags for the AR, but I don't plan on using it for home defense. For home defense, I plan on using a pistol. What? My home defense is a AR. AR or my 9mm carbine with lots of fun sticks loaded up. What's up? You are late. So here, let me just recap for everyone joining. I was at a buddy's house, opened his safe, and everything was in disarray. He had guns with no optics, not sighted in, mags not loaded, no ammo for the mags. He had only 1 pistol with irons, a bunch of pistols with optics that were not on the pistols, and some of the optics had broken. And, it just goes to show, buy once, cry once. He had 4 broken optics that were like $70 each. Why not buy something in the $200 range and just have a good optic that won't break? Just saying. And his home preps were terrible. So I chewed him out for about an hour, and he felt really bad. And I felt bad afterward, but man, the only gun he had was his CCW that he doesn't even carry every day. He carries it once or twice a month. Come on. That's a waste of time. So he went to the store. I guilted him into getting some preps for the family. And tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to take him to the range. We're going to get at least 2 of those rifles sighted in, his pistols sighted in, and get him back. He just got too complacent. And that's something I'm guilty of too. Everyone, let's take inventory of your stash. If you have guns, when's the last time you cleaned them? Let's make sure everything is right as rain, because things could get very, very weird the next few days, the next 6 months. You just don't know. With that certain boy band overseas declaring a day of rage on Friday, who knows what's going to happen, right? It's better to be prepared. Smash, what are your thoughts on the 2311? Man, I just did a video. Mike, you're killing me, bro. I just dropped that video this morning. I will refuse to answer that question. You should have watched that video, bro. I worked hard on that thing, man. What's up? Resolution, I have 4. I have found that after 10 years or so, the springs take a shift if you leave them fully loaded. People are always arguing about it on the internet. Say springs go bad from use, not storage. I have to admit, every couple years, I'll take my AR mags out and just shoot them, just because. I usually keep them loaded for at least 3 to 4 years, though. It doesn't bother me. I'm not worried about them. They've never not worked. So the The only mags that don't work for me are those C product mags, and those are pieces of junk. I hate C product mags. Dale says Trinity does not allow for offhand rifle. All right, Dale, what is offhand rifle? You mean standing up? They don't want people standing up, of course. Is that what you're talking about? Cookie says, I like feeding the trash pandas at my local range as well. The butt chewing was well deserved. Hey, man, you know what? Sometimes it's just tough love. Like if someone came to my house and all my stuff was in disarray and they didn't say something, I'd be upset. Like, man, because I know my shit is all over the house. My wife tells me daily my stuff is all over the house. I know it. What's up? The time you aren't caring is when, yeah, absolutely. What's up has a good point that with everything how it is, the one time you don't take that gun to those grocery store, the one time you're just walking to the mailbox, you don't throw it in your pocket. It's probably the time you're going to need it the most. So always carry. Like I said, I got mine next to me. It's going to be on me when I get up. It goes next to me on the bed. I'll always be prepared. And I've actually started practicing dry firing a little bit. I practiced my holster draws a little bit. So I'm trying to get better at that. Texan 65, what's up? Yeah, the live was just something spontaneous, man. I was just really upset how unprepared my friend was. And it made me think about everybody out there because we all get complacent. So, hey, check your stuff. But if you have a friend that shoots, why don't you go check their stuff or just ask them, hey, man, how's your preps looking as a friend? Like, are you ready for the next tornado or earthquake or storm that's going to come through? How are you looking on that? Tony A says, thanks for the advice, Smash. I have several guns in my safe. I have not cleaned and shot for almost 11 years. Oh my God, buddy. For me, cleaning guns is kind of therapeutic. And I don't know about you guys, but if the wife and kids are gone and it's a Saturday or a Sunday and I have the house to myself, I take out my cleaning kit and I just stretch out, put lots of towels down, not to make any stains. And I love to just clean my guns. For me, it's like therapy. I put some mindless Jim Carrey dumb stupid movie up, clean my guns, and just veg out, just have a good time. I love it. It's very therapeutic. All right. Nightcry, all my stuff is consolidated in the garage and I get to use the house. What? Man, that's terrible. Walker Customs, I keep an AR Minuteman kit always ready. Someplace I don't bring. Hey, that's very good. It's good to have. I guess that's cool to have like a little Minuteman kit going on. Dale says, I'm glad you didn't dime me out. Hey, speaking of someone, so I mentioned before, anytime, as gun people, anytime we go to someone's house that has guns, I'm always curious to see what they have. See what they have that's new, anything cool, something I haven't seen before. And Dale, I got to look in his safe. He's got some cool stuff. But yeah, clean your stuff, Dale. Let's get on the ball. Oh, your sights came in for your Glock, by the way. I'm thinking Rambo and Compound Bow for silence. I just watched First Blood Part 2 today. How funny is that? Rambo, take me to America, Rambo. Love that movie. Just take pictures. I was supposed to leave them there. Love it. Rambo is a classic. Smash time. Agreed, can be relaxing. It is very relaxing. What's up, Roger? How you doing, bud? But yeah, this is my rant. This is my Wednesday night rant. Man, that guy just really upset me. And like I said, a lot of weird stuff can happen in the next 2 days, 6 months, a year. Ammo is disappearing off the shelf a little bit. I've heard that from a few people already. It's not like dire, but it could be. A lot of procrastinators out there. Let's not be one of the procrastinators. So let's just take a minute, take stock of your inventory, check your food preps. Make sure you have the water. Make sure you have the purifiers. Make sure you have something to heat your house. Make sure you have all your stuffs in all your stuffs. Make sure you have all your stuff in a row, and then check on your neighbors. Because remember, if they're not assets or liabilities, because you have enough for you and your family, but do you want people knocking on your door? Little Susie out there with the puppy dog eyes. Look, little Susie's gonna have to go hungry on my block. Sorry, I talked to your dad. He didn't prep. It's not my fault, Susie. I got kids of my own. So get out of here. No, I'm kidding. Kinda. So let's just take stock of our inventory and check your friends too. So if you have friends, I mean, really sit back and be aggressively, just kind of be a jerk. Be nosy. Are you ready? Are you ready for what's coming? After tomorrow, am going to be ready because I got to get my stuff a little bit more organized. Right now, I'm about a B minus, but by this weekend, I'm going to be an A plus for sure. So that's it. Crossbow is good for 100 yards. Hey, I just got a really cool crossbow in the mail, and it's like an AR crossbow. It's very cool. It has a 90-pound limb on it. So I have these gel blocks sitting here forever. So I'm going to shoot these gel blocks this weekend with this crossbow, see how much damage I can do. Maybe get like a pork butt, shoot it, and then cook it. Backbone. I practice every week, training every month in my church security team. Hey, outstanding. Outstanding. Triple H, honestly, it's about time you had a rant. I try to be agreeable with everything, but come on, man. There's too much weird shit going on now. Sorry, excuse my language. There's too much weird stuff going on. We need to be ready. We need to make sure our family's ready, our friends are ready, our neighbors are ready, and we just got to get ready because people get complacent. They drop the ball. Make sure you carry every single day. Make sure you have, if you can carry something besides a pistol in your vehicle, definitely consider it. I'm strongly considering it. So yeah, see the 5.56 disappearing. Next, it'll be 9 mil. So Chicago Mike says I only have YouTube friends. Oh man, they're terrible. YouTubers are terrible. I'm kidding. All right, kids. So real quick, before we end this live, let's take stock of current inventory. Let's look at your safe tomorrow. Let's look at food preps. Let's look at your closet. Make sure everything is organized. Make sure batteries. How are your batteries supplied? Do you have fresh batteries? Do you have solar? Let's just really do an inventory, catastrophe inventory of our own preps. And then let's check on our neighbors, our friends, acquaintances, and let's just all be a little bit more ready. A little bit. Everyone just try a little bit this weekend to be a little bit more ready. And then a Monday night, we'll come back and I'll tell you what I did over the weekend, Monday night, on how to get more ready. Or who knows how crazy the world is. We might not even have internet Monday night. It's so bananas out there. It's crazy. Oh yeah, fire extinguishers. Very good. I didn't even see. I don't have any fire extinguishers in my house. Well, I have one small one, but it's literally this big. It's not going to do anything. Tim, Instagram, sir. If you're on Instagram, that is the best way to get a hold of me, or you can always email me at smash_time@yahoo.com. I try to answer everything I can. Look at this. Andrew, yeah, good point. Hygiene preps, constitutional carpenter. Oh, it's like a patriotic Jesus. Hygiene preps is super important. So look, they had a sale on Amazon, so I bought like 3 big cases of the baby wipes. Huge. And if they ever dry out, you can always pour a little bit of water on it and then it's fine. So I have a ton of baby wipes. Yeah, nice. Big John, any advice where I can get decent amount of bulk steel in Houston? A two-way warehouse would be a good one. If you want to wait 2 days, you can do mail order. I think you can get it from sgammo.com. That's a great website too, if you have to buy a mail order. I haven't seen it at Academy. They have the high-end stuff at Academy, but no one wants to pay $1 a bullet. I don't. I don't know. That one you might have to mail order. You might have to mail order that one. Nice. Man, I'm so glad to see all you guys in the chat so active. So look, here's what we're going to do. Come on, let's all make this pack. Let's all make this pack. So today, it's Wednesday. We have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We have 5 days to get a little bit more ready. Well, then we're going to recap this Friday, Monday night on Monday Night's Live. So let's all get a little bit better, a little bit, and then we'll come back to this on Monday night. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single person in this chat. And man, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear from you, same guys and girls, Monday night. So I got a safe to clean out. I got batteries to change out. I gotta do a little bit more stuff. So I'm excited. I'm actually motivated to get working because after seeing my friends cluster F of a safe, I got to get mine better. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Till next.